change your perspective on anxiety, which I need. I'm learning that with changing my perspective on, with like I said, shout out to my boy Ramel. If it was a excitement thing, man, that's how I need to look at it, man. I'm just excited to be here, bro. I'm excited to see y'all. I'm excited to be in this environment. I love doing music, this and the third, and that's what it should have been. But my head, I bring it back to thinking negatively on anxiety.
My Mental Health Podcast from my dad, Keith. Make sure to subscribe.
Yes. Welcome back, everybody, man, to My Mental Health Podcast with your boy, Keith. Today's episode, man, I want to speak about anxiety, man. We all go through it. I know it, man. I know it. There's levels to it, man. It's some form of anxiety you go through, I go through, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I want to start these episodes. I want to start the episodes off with the definition of the topics I talk about, man. Today's topic is anxiety. And Google's definition of anxiety is a feeling of worry, nervousness, or unease, typically about an imminent event or something with an uncertain outcome. Let me read that again, man, for those who didn't hear me, man, because I can't see. I'm reading off this computer, but a feeling of worry, nervousness, or unease, typically about an imminent event or something with an uncertain outcome. That's the definition. That's Google's definition of anxiety, man. It's self-explanatory, man. We all go through it. I go through it on a daily. Bad, man. I was at a doctor's appointment about a year ago, and the doctor, when I was at the doctor, man, when I'm at the doctor, man, my anxiety flows through the roof, man. Sweaty palms, nervousness and all that shit. And I'm sure everybody go through that because you don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear a crazy ass outcome to your situation or whatever. You don't want to hear that bad news type shit. But man, when I say my shit be going off though, man, my shit be going off to where my levels of blood pressure be going up because I be so nervous and that motherfucker having so much anxiety in there or whatever the case may be, man. But there's levels to anxiety, man. I'm not the type to get so bad where I'm breathing out of it. I have to grab a paper bag and breathe out of it, or I'm breathing heavily. I done got to that point once or twice where I feel like I couldn't catch my breath on some shit. But it's levels, man. I feel like I'm on a low spectrum of that, but it's still like a everyday thing I go through, man, as far as anxiety and how I move or whatever off that. And man, it's crazy, man. That's good and bad. It's good. There's good things to anxiety. There's bad things to anxiety. Shout out my partner, Ramel or whatever. But he tell me, to change the perspective of my anxiety in a sense. You know what I'm saying? When I get excited about something, that's what it is. I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? It's not just a nervous thing. I'm excited to be here. So let that be known, you know what I'm saying, in some ways. And in some ways, it's some bad anxiety, man, where I know I'm not supposed to be in this spot, man. It's just, something just taking over me. And it's like, certain people I be around or certain things or certain environments I'm around, man, my anxiety shoots through the damn roof. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes even recording this podcast, I have anxiety, sweating and all that shit like that because, I'm nervous about doing this. But I know we all go through it and stuff like that, man. And I want to give a personal experience, man, about my anxiety, man. I did music, man. I was doing music, and I'm still doing music, from time to time, just something I love to do. But back when I was doing music heavy, man, it was just, something about just being in those clubs, being in those environments, those studio sessions, all that shit just give me high anxiety, man. Even with trying to, network around people, man. I don't feel like I'm a good people person in a sense, man. I'm cool, you know what I'm saying? I do what I do, but when I'm around people, man, I don't know, man. It's just like, I feel like in those environments, man, motherfuckers really politicking and playing, faking the funk and all that shit like that, man. I feel like I ain't with all that shit, and then trying to I have bad anxiety with trying to walk up to a DJ or trying to give a DJ my music and, networking with people, shaking people's hands be sweated in the motherfucker, man. All that shit, man. And I like it takes over me bad when I'm in a situation like that. I don't know why, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure that shit out myself. But in a situation like that, bro, I don't know. I guess a whole bunch of shit be coming at me at one time. You know what I'm saying? So it just be like, man, I be like, I'm really the one that just lay back and chill, man. I'm like, man, I'm gonna kick it. I'm gonna just chill and lay back. I don't wanna do too much with the music or talk to this person or get off stage and talk to this person, shake this person's hand, network with this person. I feel like it's all politics, but it just, I know on the other hand, it's something I need to get out of or whatever. Again, like I said, I don't think I'm a people person like that. I talk to people when I feel comfortable. When I'm in comfortable positions and comfortable places and comfortable environments, I'm cool. But when it comes to those high volume environments, everybody everywhere, everybody doing the same thing, man, I just fold sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That just been real. But my anxiety take over me, man. And so doing the music, man, it was just a hard thing to do when you feeling up with that anxiety. Like, maybe I shouldn't go to this club, man, because I know that I gotta shake this next person's hand. You know what I'm saying? When I get anxiety, and I'm sure people go through the same shit, but my anxiety, bro, like when my hands sweat, nigga, it's through the rest of the night. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't be wanting to goddamn, I don't be want to shake hand with people like that. And then I'm the whole time I'm thinking about, damn, my hands sweaty, nigga gonna goddamn try to act like, you know what I'm saying, be mad. Try to act like something wrong with a nigga and all that shit like that. And I know some people sweat over their heads. I know some people sweat under their underarms, but my shit come out of my hands, my nigga. And especially when, in those high environment places, man, it's crazy, man. And that kept me a lot from doing the music or going so hard with the music, because I don't want to be in those places like that, because I feel that shit take over me. Whether it is performing at a club or whether it is in a studio session or whether it's going to collaborate with this person or doing this and doing that, bro. I'm a type of nigga. I'm a homebody type nigga, man. I'd rather goddamn, send me the track, you feel me? Or we send each other the track, we goddamn do that type shit. But, that's like a personal thing with my anxiety. Like I said earlier, with the going to the doctor and shit like that. I do deal with anxiety around regular people, you know what I'm saying? Going out in the everyday world and shit like that, man. It's just, I don't know, for some reason, bro, I'm trying to figure that shit out myself, man. Like, why that shit take over me so much. I guess it come back to what I was speaking about on the last episode, is me overthinking and me caring about what a motherfucker think, man. I can't explain it, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't explain that. Why I'm here to talk to y'all and get that shit off and talk to y'all about this shit, because, man, I don't know, that shit be taking over a nigga, bro. And I know I'm confident, you know what I'm saying, myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm confident in the shit I do. You feel what I'm saying? But it just that the back of my mind, bro, the back of my head type shit be going crazy, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It just be going crazy, man. But if y'all got, I know everybody deal with it. I know everybody. So, man, if y'all could jump in my comments, my DMs, and let me know, how different ways y'all get over your anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do what y'all do and overcome that, man. I'm here. I'm all ears. I'm trying to tell you, I need something. You feel me? I need something, bro, because I be feeling like, nigga, man, why am I caring so much? Or why do I have anxiety so much? Why am I sweating so much? Why am I doing any of this so much, bro? Like, giving a fuck for real, because, I'm just living my everyday life. Everybody trying to move through this life and today life, as the best way they can. And I'm the same way. But for some reason, I just find myself worried about everything and just worry. And that equals to my anxiety or whatever, man. So that's how that shit be going, man. But it's a nice quote or whatever. I wanted to speak about it on anxiety that, of course, I'm using Google, man. Google is my friend today. It's gonna be my friend for a lot of these episodes, but man, it says anxiety is a feeling or fear, dread or uneasiness. It might cause you to sweat, feel restless, intense, and have a rapid heartbeat. It can be normal reaction to stress. For example, you might feel anxious when you face a difficult problem at work, before taking a test, or before making an important decision. That's, man. I mean, that's that shit. That's an understatement to what I go through, goddamn. I'm just saying, cause, man, like you said, well, it said every important decision, but I feel that shit with every decision I fucking make. You know what I'm saying? And that shit be crazy, bro. It's just wild or whatever. And like I said earlier, man, it's good and bad. It's good and bad anxiety. There's levels to it, man. Change your perspective on anxiety, which I need. I'm learning that with changing my perspective on, with like I said, shout out to my boy Ramel. If it was a excitement thing, man, that's how I need to look at it, man. I'm just excited to be here, bro. I'm excited to see y'all. I'm excited to be in this environment. I love doing music, this and the third, and that's what it should have been. But my head, I bring it back to thinking negatively on anxiety. Like, man, these niggas gonna laugh at my hands sweating, or these niggas gonna act like what the fuck wrong with this nigga? Why? You know what I'm saying? That, if anybody out there that do music and being, especially in the scene of Atlanta, bro, man, it's man, competition like a motherfucker out there. And it's not even just the competition part of it. It's just, being around politicking and being around niggas who on that fake the phone shit, man. Fuck all that, man. It's like, I'm on some real shit. Like, it is what it is. I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? If I like your music, I like your music. Like mine, we vibing, whatever, this and that and third. I ain't with that politicking bullshit. It's about goddamn just getting out here and expressing ourselves in our music and all that shit like that. But when it comes behind I fuck with you tomorrow. I mean, I fuck with you on this track. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, we should shoot, we should link up, we should do all that, bro. Like, man, miss me with all that, bro. Jay, goddamn, listen, if you don't fuck with me, I ain't fucking with you. It is what it is. But it's about the highlight, I guess, on the sense of, who got the most clout and all that bullshit like that, bro. I mean, I feel it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit sells. You gotta go where it sells, and I get that. But some people today, a lot of people today, man, a lot of people today is going by what it sells. But shit, back in the day, man, we goddamn did music just to do it because we love to do it. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't all about that extra shit, man. It just, it was just about doing the music, man. That's where at the end of the day, that's where I'm held up at. I guess, you know what I'm saying? That's where I held up at, man. It's just about, collaborating, doing music and doing that shit because we love it, man. Fuck what the money gonna come soon. You know what I'm saying? The money gonna come later and shit like that. But back to anxiety, man. Yeah, that's the shit I go through, man. That was another story. I mean, that was another thing about my anxiety, man. But just everyday living, man. Being a family man, being a family man during anxiety, man. I got I got anxiety when it comes to dealing with my family. You know what I'm saying? Worried about them every day and what they going through and my kids and all that stuff like that, man. What they call it, parental anxiety, parental paranoia. There I heard that parental paranoia, I guess. You know what I'm saying? That's real. You know what I'm saying? Because going out there, you don't know what your kids getting into every day. I mean, we grew up, man. Back in the day when we grew up, man, we was out loud and goddamn, we was outside, bro. We was outside, and long as we with our group, man, shit, we was getting it. But these kids today, bro, they act like they don't even know how to move off what's going on today, and then you scared for them, you fear for them because it's like certain shit happen, and you don't know how if they gonna move the way they supposed to move. You know what I'm saying? Or be aware of everything they supposed to be aware of their surroundings and everything like that. So I be worried about them going, with them going to school and them being outside and all that shit like that, man. We was outside, and my parents said, take your ass outside. You know what I'm saying? Take y'all ass outside and we'll see y'all ass when the goddamn street light come on type shit. These days, I can't even goddamn, nigga, I'm looking out the goddamn window looking for my goddamn kid, making sure they, even before the street lights come on, like making sure they looking, just seeing what the fuck they got going on type shit, man. But, but I want to come back to that's just the type of shit I go through every day, man, and dealing with my everyday stuff. Work gives me anxiety. You know what I'm saying? I drive trucks all day, man. So being on that road gives me anxiety, man. Every day like I said, we play defensive driving, man. That's all we do. We doing defensive driving. You feel what I'm saying? So we worry about making sure we ain't gonna hit y'all, plus y'all ain't gonna hit us, and make sure I can make it home alive. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I ride past trucks all day, in a ditch, done flipped their truck over, done did this and shit, and you ride, you thinking like every day, you thinking like, damn, bro, I hope, you know what I'm saying? I wonder what he was doing when he was in that truck and why he flipped it. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if that gonna happen to me one of these days. You know what I'm saying? Just a whole bunch of anxiety, man. Just a whole bunch of anxiety, man. I'm rambling and shit and talking shit, but man, just a whole bunch of anxiety that go through, man. I know, and I'm sure a lot of y'all out there go through it too, man. I'm sure of it. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I'm here, man, to talk about this shit and express myself. And man, I would love to for everybody to, you know what I'm saying, to relate, man. Anybody can, you know what I'm saying? Because I know people go through it, but I just, you know, again, I feel like I'm the only one go through it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the only one that, I guess, in a sense, don't know how to handle the situation or handle anxiety. But I'm learning. Again, I'm learning, and that's why I'm doing this podcast, man, and just getting this shit out, and we gonna keep it moving. We gonna keep it moving or whatnot. So, again, how I try to overcome anxiety. I want to say that how I try to overcome anxiety is to not necessarily not think about it so much, but try to, you know, breathe, take some breathers, man, take some deep breaths, 10 deep breaths in and out. You know what I'm saying? Ease my mind. You know, think about whatever I'm having anxiety about. I try to, you know, breathe it out and make sure I tell myself that this is something I can overcome. This is something I can overcome. Straight up and down, man. This is something I can overcome. And if it's not life or death situation, I could definitely overcome it, man. I definitely can overcome it, man. And I want to say salute to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for listening to me, man. Listen to me rant on this motherfucker. Like I said, my video diary, my everything, man. I'm just ranting and shit like that, man. But if y'all could goddamn support me, keep supporting me. And like and comment and subscribe, hit that notification bell, man. My Mental Health Podcast 1 on all socials. You know what I'm saying? And I guess I'm gonna end this motherfucker, man. And like I said before, man, y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all was here with me. And I appreciate that. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm out this bitch, man. Straight up and down, you feel me?